Often have you wondered why the big scores don't come in spite of the hard work you put in? What is it that the high scorers do right? Are you hassled about scoring well in the examinations? Don't worry. Examinations aren't rocket science. It's just that you need to understand the way things work in the world of learning and examinations. Here are some tips that will help you prepare and do well. Let's begin with a few tips about how to maximize learning in the school settings or in an online mode. Read through your lesson a day before so that you are able to understand what is taught in class. Pay attention when your teacher is teaching in class. Be consistent in your work. Don't procrastinate. Prepare a concept map for each lesson. Concept maps help put everything in perspective. They are also very good for recall and revision at the end of the lesson and a day before the exam. Ensure that you have a few sample question papers and the marking scheme for all subjects. This will help you understand the pattern of the examination and the way you are expected to answer. The CBSE sample papers and marking schemes for all subjects are available on cbseacademic.in. Don't simply mug up or learn anything without understanding it first. If you are able to explain the concept in simple words to a child, you have understood it well. If you're not able to understand something, don't simply rush to your teacher or tutor. Try and solve the problem yourself first. Problem solving helps your brain cells grow. Make a timetable. Keep your study time for when you are the most alert. Devote enough time to all subjects. Take frequent breaks. Ensure that the lighting is good and your sitting posture is correct. Discomfort will distract you and prevent you from concentrating on your work. Keep other distractions at bay too. Here is something about concentration. Let's take an example. Suppose the human brain is capable of consuming 64 bits of information at any given time. Now, you can either concentrate and focus on learning with all that capacity, or you can give up a few bits to distractions like 10 bits to thinking about what your friends are doing, 10 bits to what's cooking in the kitchen, 10 bits to the dress you will wear at the party in the coming week, and leave little to focus on studying. So here is a tip about how the mind works. You try telling your mind not to think about something and you will find it doing precisely that. Once again, try telling it to think about something, for example, a beautiful hill station, and you will find that this time it does what you want it to do. So the best way to handle your mind is simply to engage it in something and not tell it what not to think or do. Handling distractions are easier said than done, but no worries. Every time your mind wanders, bring it right back to work. Gradually, you will be able to train it. Once the distractions are taken care of, you will need to work on your memory, working in your favor. You can even use meditation techniques to build up concentration. Did you know that studies have shown that meditation has been known to alter the structure of the brain for the better? The prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for rational decision making, becomes bigger and the number of brain cells increase. One important step is to know your style of learning. Take a moment to think, what kind of a learner are you? If you are more of a visual learner, watch videos of the topics in your curriculum. If you read and learn better, do that. If you learn by doing, go ahead and practice hands-on. Teaching is also a wonderful way to learn. Teach someone and you will find that you will retain what you teach. It also helps clarify your own doubts, if any. Divide what you need to study into small chunks and begin. Instead of one big task to do a few smaller ones. This way, the work is simpler and easier to handle. You will not find the task overwhelming, and before you realize it, the task will be done. If you find some portions difficult, do not dwell on them far too long. Move on to the next chapter. Come back to the difficult portion later. When you start covering portions of the syllabus, not only does your confidence increase, but your efficiency starts going up. Also, going back and forth between lessons helps retain information in long-term memory and also increases the understanding of the concepts, as you may get new insights while revisiting portions of the syllabus. Also, alternate between reading your material like a story and reading in an intensely focused manner. This helps strengthen the concepts. Take notes wherever you need to. They help memorize important points and help during revision. Also, write down important formulae on a chart and put it up someplace you can see it daily. The formulae will be on your fingertips in a few days as you will get a chance to read them again and again. Recalling what has been read is a very important technique for pushing learnt material into long-term memory. Whenever you complete a topic of study, close your book and try and recall what you read. Gradually, you will be able to learn and recall information in a systematic manner. Revise and practice as often as you can. The importance of drill can never be undermined. Time yourself and practice solving previous exam papers also. That will help in better time management during exams. Take good care of yourself. Eat nutritious food. Sleep 6 to 8 hours every night and wake up refreshed. Did you know that the brain rids itself of toxins when you sleep? And don't forget to exercise for at least half an hour daily. Recreational activities are important. Don't neglect them. They prevent you from getting into a burnout phase. Remember, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Spend quality time with your friends and family. During the exam, if you are the kind of student who goes blank when you see the question paper, do not worry. You're not alone. Take a deep breath, look again, and you will find something that you are sure of. Gradually, you will find that you know much more, maybe even the whole paper. Read the instructions carefully, write neatly, and underline the main points. Stick to the word limit. Don't get bothered by the student who keeps taking extra sheets. Answer to the point. Draw neat diagrams wherever required. Draw a line after each answer and confidently complete your paper. Prepare well and you will come out with flying colors. Do not forget that exams are one part of life, not life itself. You do your bit and leave the rest to God. Trust in His will. Believe in whatever happens for the best. When you don't worry about the results too much, your efficiency increases manifold and good results automatically follow. If you don't score well, in spite of your efforts, don't lose heart. Probably you are created for bigger things in life. Have the patience to see destiny's designs unfold. We have examples of His Excellency APJ Kalam not being selected in the Air Force and going on to become the President of India. You will, in time, find your own calling. We are all different. Appreciate and enjoy the differences. Just for a minute, imagine a world where everybody is the same perfect self. How boring would that be? Learn because you enjoy learning and set achievable targets for yourself. And while you prepare for exams, don't let creativity and other forms of learning take a backseat. Remember, marks are seen on paper, but education and learning are seen in the individual. So make the best of the opportunity to learn. All the best. Happy learning. Hope you enjoyed learning. Please click on the subscribe button to receive links to more educational content in your dashboard.